large portion of it. It was mentioned tonight that only portion of the name is changing, but it is almost half of the road, give or take. I have read the entire document submitted by the temple and the study that have been conducted by the city. I want to congratulate the member of the Indian community for providing the services that they're providing. I actually have driven through the neighborhood many times. I wanted to be as logically as possible tonight. I am not a nationalist person, and I'm not speaking even as an Iranian or Persian tonight. I'm talking as a resident of Sunnyvale, and I want to know what is the best for the resident. The Persian Drive is an existing street that has been in existence for over 50 years, and it is part of the city grid system. And based on the study performed by the city of Sunnyvale, the existing name is generally compatible with the existing street naming system. According to the same study, the proposed name does not conform to this system. And I do not understand why the city would even propose for this name change, since it does not even meet their own requirement. Although the study suggests that this street name change is common, typically these name changes occur during the agricultural uses to the residential subdivision, which suggests a drastic change in the society. Based on the information I have personally gathered, the population of Persian communities in the Bay Area is growing and growing. I can let you know that the Persian community have their own yellow pages and telephone book, just to let you know that there has not been a major change for the city to decide that there should be a change like it has been done in the past when the agricultural land has changed to the industrial land, and because of that the city has decided to change the name. That's very understandable. The council in their study is suggesting that they are considering this application to provide more cultural diversity. In my opinion, removing the name of a culture to identify another culture is not cultural diversity. The solution that I'm proposing is a simple solution. The temple is located at the corner of Morse Avenue and Persian Drive, according to the study. What I decided to do to concentrate on the study and put aside all the other issues. This is a simple solution, and if it really helps, because I'm always looking for the great of the majority. And if this helps the society and the community, and I drove over there tonight before I come to this chamber, and I saw a lot of kids over there that playing around, and it really affected my heart. And I appreciate what they're doing, because I would like to take some yoga over there with the stress that we have in our society. And I think naming the change on the Morse side, it would be much easier and probably less cost for the city and the member and the temple. From what I heard, one of the resident or the business owner talking about $25,000 per day. So when they agreed to paying the cost, I'm not sure, since there was no study done on the cost, there was no cost analysis done. I'm not sure if they understand what cost we're talking about. Okay. I really urge the council to look at that solution.
Okay, the solution of readdressing the temple onto Morse Avenue?
Morse Avenue. That's a simple solution. It does not take the name of the Persian Drive away, and it will achieve what they're looking for. And one other thing, and I know some of the other speakers that spoke tonight, is there is no sign whatsoever on the temple that I could not really find it, because I saw it because of the activities that was over there. I think they can achieve what they have stated in their statement by providing some sign, and even on 237 or Persian Drive, directing the name of the temple. I think that would be more achieving than like one of the other speakers putting a little name on the street. I really don't think that will achieve what they're looking for.
Okay.
If that's the objective.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Dr. Stephen Kandavar, followed by Faramarz Natagian. Welcome, sir.
Good evening, Honorable Mayor and distinguished members of City Council. I'm happy to be here to provide you with my input to this major decision. I lived in the Bay Area as a graduate of Stanford for about 30 years. I'm proud to be here. I'm proud to be an American citizen. I was born in Iran. Therefore, we have some sensitive issue here to discuss. I tried very hard to understand which part of these criteria that were listed, the 10 criteria that I listed here too, that can really justify and provide the logic and reason, the two words that you used today, which is very significant. My exposure to this issue, I must say, is current. And what I heard tonight from the business community, from members of the community, I see in fact a lot of these criteria are suggesting really we should oppose changing the name of Pershing Drive. If the residents of a region or a street are predominantly from another culture, let's say in Los Angeles, for example, in Westwood, I believe 30 or 40% businesses are Persian. So if the Persian community come and say, well, because we live here, because we do business here, can we propose changing the name of the Westwood? How would one react to this issue? Radio Drive in Los Angeles, again, is 70% Persian. Have they ever approached the city there to change the name to Persian? It really, I can't understand the logic